I am very excited that today I'll be flying with Emirates in First Class for the very first time. And it's a special flight in more than one way. I'm flying from Bangkok to Hong Kong, and this roughly 3-hour flight is the cheapest way. I'd prefer to say it's the most cost-efficient way that you can fly in Emirates First Class and experience everything that this very special first class product has to offer. I'm going to cover everything that there is to experience, from check-in to fast-track security, the Emirates lounge at Bangkok, the boarding process, and that famously fabulous Emirates service and experience on board this A380. It's coming up to a very special big birthday for me, and this is a treat that I've always wanted to experience. So, temporarily, I'm freezing my usual no alcohol policy so that I can experience that delicious glass of Dom Perignon on board with caviar. And why not? I hope I'm not putting too much pressure on this one Emirates First Class flight, but I think it's going to be good. So let's get started here at Bangkok International Airport with Emirates check-in. Hi.
So make sure inside your bag, no power bank, battery, lighter, spray.
Okay, thank you very much. Kapkon Krab. I think we can say that the first class check-in was efficient, but not particularly friendly. I get to go through fast-track security, that's up first, and then through to the lounge, which I'm really excited about. Passport control here at Bangkok, which is of course nothing to do with Emirates, was super slow. Now the challenge is to find the Emirates lounge. Hi, how are you today?
Well, sir, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Thank you, Kapkon Krab. Sawadee Krab. How are you?
Thank you.
Good. Oh, that hummus. I'll be back for some of that. It is so quiet here in the lounge. That's starting to change. It's starting to fill up already as people are coming in for this Emirates flight over to Hong Kong. I'm not sure if there's other Emirates flights that are going out today. First impressions of the lounge, lovely. For people who are first class aficionados, there's not a separate first class lounge here in Bangkok in the way that you would experience in, say, Dubai. So you're not getting so much of the a la carte options. But having said that, the food looks very good. It's freshly made. I'm just going to have one little drop of champagne to see what it's like. Refreshing. This is the shower corridor, and there's also a place for people to do ablutions before prayer. They're quite small. There's a little sink area here with soap and lotion, toilet, hair dryer, which is great, and a shower over here. It looks quite big, and it has the same brand of body wash and conditioner, and then towels here are individually wrapped. So sweet. There's 4 of them. One of the things that I hate more than anything else is people speaking on a speakerphone, including hearing all of the details of their conversation. There's a man over there who has been on the speakerphone for 20 minutes having a very detailed conversation. I'd fill you in, but it's simply too filthy. One comment I've had about flight reviewers like me is that do we not annoy other people who are on flights with our chattering and talking? I use this and basically I'm whispering and nobody else can hear me. Emirates does make a habit of calling its flights here in the business class or first class lounge. We're about 45 minutes before this flight departs, but no sign yet of being called. I think I'll take a wander down to the gate. It's about a 10-minute walk away to see if the incoming aircraft is at the gate. Thank you very much. The very helpful front desk said there's about another 20 minutes until they start to board down at the gate. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once your boarding pass and passport have been scanned, all passengers are brought through into this kind of holding pen where we'll be, I guess, until they start actually allowing us onto the plane. Well, here we are. Here we go. Hi,
Sir, welcome aboard. How are you?
good, thank you.
Sir, yeah, we'll be the second left. My colleague will assist you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Hi.
Because I booked late, I got the last window suite available, Suite 4K, but the welcome from the crew was very warm.
Are you from Ireland?
I am indeed.
I'm just your neighbour from Scotland. Try some large slippers.
Oh, lovely.
That would have your
As soon as I got on board, I booked Emirates' famous onboard shower. The crew brought me this tote and slippers so that I could bring a change of clothes, I guess.
Much indeed.
This is the wireless, yeah.
So I've just got on board and it's already busy with decisions and things coming left and right. So I've booked in so I can try the shower a little bit later on. And they've just arrived with the menu. It's a lunch menu today, but still so many different choices, which is great. I've gone for water for my first drink. And there's so many things to see here in the seat. It's so exciting.
Let's do a quick seat tour. The screen feels unexpectedly large, and I believe it's 32 inches. These Byredo products include pillow spray and a refreshing towelette. Under the very sparkly desk area is a drawer with an Emirates journal and pen for passengers to take away. I love stationery, and I'd love to tell you that the Emirates journal is in the same class as a Moleskine or Dingbats dot print, but it's simply a regular quality product. On this side is your individual drinks cabinet. Now this gets criticised as being a bit gimmicky, but I liked it.
Then you've your individual iPad here with loads of different buttons to press.
I have to be honest, I wasn't clear what every single button here did, apart from the one that's clearly marked to call an attendant. Nope, nothing. Apart from lots of storage in the footwell, there's two main storage units. This one would suit a laptop bag, and this one perhaps your shoes. There's a plethora of sockets, switches and lights to meet your charging, display hookup and mood requirements. This suite has more lamps than my living room. Honestly, this seat is not the best one. This was a rare moment when there wasn't somebody walking by. The crew let me know that 2A or 2K were probably the best options, so if you're planning a trip in this Emirates A380, keep that in mind. The legroom is just fantastic, and in the absence of knowing about any other storage locations, I just parked my hand luggage here.
Here's the headphones.
This flight went by so quickly, I didn't even put on headphones, but they had a pretty good selection of up-to-date movies, including Barbie and Oppenheimer. Unlike the more modern Virgin Atlantic Opera class, the Emirates A380 still uses the old-style corded remote if you want to manage the IFE from a distance. This table is everything I love. It's big, firm, and has an easy movement. But perhaps the best feature of the Emirates First Class suite is the ability to close yourself into your own private cocoon.
Okay, so we're going to have a look inside the Bulgari amenity kit. It feels such high quality. Let's see what's in here. Okay. This thing, shave gel, razor, dental kit, a brush. I don't have enough hair for that. Deodorant and tissues. It's a nice bag. Bulgari on the inside. We like that. I think the really nice part is this. This is a cleansing towel, aftershave balm, hydrating body emulsion, lip filler, Saudi nut, lip balm, and finally a bottle of Gem Gion. It's really nice. It smells expensive. So that's everything that was in my amenity kit. Now have a wee look at these. Facial toner, whatever that is. Pillow mist. Oh, it's very soothing. Nice. Like that.
If you want pajamas on a short Emirates First Class flight, you've got to ask for them.
Honestly, I think I need to do like a 10-hour trip to really sort of get a sense of everything.
There we are.
That looks lovely. Thank you very much. Hot nuts. So good. Lovely. Great. I was going to save myself, but then I've said, you know what? How often do you do it?
Selection of magazines?
Oh no, I'm grand for magazines. Thanks though. Sure, maybe a little to try. Yeah, thanks. I like the pot. Thank you.
Cardamom and saffron. A selection of dates with that.
Sure.
The orange, natural, or almond flavor.
I'll go for an orange one. Thank you.
Enjoy.
I will. This smells very strong. Well, kind of fruity more than anything else. This is orange flavor. It's delicious. Really like fondant. Oh, sure, that'll be just perfect. Thank you. I forgot I was wearing tinted sunscreen and it's all come off in my hot towel. They'll think I have a full face of MAC on. This is a little arrival card for Hong Kong. Better fill that out and be ready.
Sorry to disturb you there.
No problem.
Just to check if you'd like to place your order after takeoff, if you know what you'd like to eat.
Oh, sure, yeah. Could I have a small portion of the caviar?
Yes, sure.
That's okay. The mushroom soup, please. And the roast chicken would be lovely. On the dessert front, just the fresh fruit. Thank you. I'm waiting for my first course to be served. So excited. Thank you very much.
So, caviar first.
Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. Perfectly done. Thank you.
Yes, a cutting rolls.
Serving caviar is sort of a ritual, starting with a pearl spoon, used so as to minimize damage to the roe.
Creme fraiche. Little egg. So delicious.
Thanks.
Perfect. Looking forward to it.
We also have Belvedere vodka. If you'd like to wash it down with that.
I know it's traditional, but I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
So.
it's-
Now that is delicious.
Mushroom sauce.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. It's nice. So this is the roast chicken option, which has been served, I think, with bok choy, mushrooms and rice, which I wasn't expecting. I don't like the sauce very much. It's very acidic. Now, this flight is simply too short for me to ask cabin crew to prepare a bed for me. It's only 50 minutes until we land, and I haven't yet enjoyed the shower. So I think it would be a bit rich to invite them to make up the bed using this. But you get the idea. But I think we should still be able to put the seat back. Oh, I admit this is very comfortable. I would love to do this flight on an overnight. It would be amazing.
Take it to the shower as
Yes,
well.
of course. I really could nap. Okay, the shower is ready.
But we just received a call from the captain that it's almost descent time. So
Oh,
that's why I'm
seriously?
rushing you.
Okay. Okay, they are rushing me because the captain has spoken to them and said that they're able to descend a lot earlier. I'm doing this very, very quickly. Here are the products. You might end up seeing too much of me.
This dial controls the temperature, and then this dial shows you how much time you've got left. You get 5 full minutes of warm water.
Because I had so little time, I didn't wash my hair, just the rest of me. Kind of weird to have a shower mid-air, and they had obviously prepared the temperature of the water, so it was just perfectly warm. Now that is a luxurious experience. You're given 20 minutes total, but so you can see why you have to sort of get in and out pretty quickly. This is such a quick flight. It's the only downside, but it's the reason it's such a good price. And that is that.
Your fruits, I just
Oh, you're very good. Thank you. Lovely pineapple.
And just like that, we started our descent towards Hong Kong. The cabin crew started to secure the cabin, and in passing they suggested that I might want to take a couple of those little bottles of sweets with me.
And so we've landed in Hong Kong. So how was my first time flying first class with Emirates? Can you tell that I don't want to go back to flying with Ryanair? Sorry, Ryanair. There's pros and cons to this. On the pro side is the fabulous lounge at Bangkok. The service on board was so generous and warm-spirited. Most of the food was really nice. And all of those goodies. This bag is entirely goodies. Cons. Well, maybe I'm struggling a little bit to find some. The experience at the gate was a little bit erratic. It didn't feel very special in any way. And I have to say, the food was very good, but that main course was just not to my taste. Now, there's two things still to experience in this video. Number one, passport control, immigration and customs. And second of all, baggage claim. So let's see how those go before I give a final verdict. I love being first off the plane. Well, wasn't that fabulous? I know we still have a couple of things to work out, but let's see how it goes.
Let's talk about ticket cost. The price of a one-way first-class ticket from Bangkok to Hong Kong was 21,885 Thai baht. At today's exchange rate, that's $612, 565 euros, or 483 British pounds.
As you saw, I was first off the plane, and then when I got to passport control, I might have had 3-4 people in front of me. It didn't take too long, 5 minutes, something like that. And when I found the baggage carousel, my bag was already here. How's about that for service? Okay, I still have to go through customs, I think, so let's see how long that takes. The great news is it didn't take any time at all to go through customs. I didn't have to hand anything over. There were no checks, anything like that. Very, very straightforward here at Hong Kong International Airport. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Planet Patrick. It's been so much fun to make and doing something that I've long wanted to do, which was to fly first class with Emirates. If this is your first time visiting, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. I've got a really small channel and every single subscription would be very helpful. And if you want to click that bell for notifications, it tells YouTube that there's something worth watching over here, and perhaps we can build things up over time together. Until the next episode, take care. Bye-bye.